In 1904, Europe was in the grip of scientific excitement. Electric lights, telegraphs, new theories about the mind. People were beginning to believe that anything was possible. And then came a retired math teacher named Wilhelm von Osten. He wasn't rich or famous, but he was a man of obsession. He believed that with patience, animals could think, reason, even learn like humans. So he began teaching his horse, Hans. Every day, he worked with him for hours. He showed Hans numbers, letters, photographs. He taught him to tap his hoof, to solve math problems, to tell time, even to spell words, each letter represented by a series of taps. When asked a question, Hans would lower his head, think for a moment, and tap 1, 2, 3, 4, and he was right, almost every time. But the most astonishing thing? Hans could answer correctly even when von Osten wasn't there. No whispering, no signaling, no tricks that anyone could see. It was as if Hans truly understood. Word spread fast, across Berlin, then across Europe. Scientists, doctors, psychologists all rushed to witness the phenomenon. Crowds filled the courtyard where Hans performed. Men of science came in skeptical and left astonished. A horse that could do arithmetic, recognize faces, read words. It sounded absurd, yet there it was, happening right before their eyes. By September 1904, the excitement had reached the highest levels of academia. The Prussian Academy of Sciences formed a commission, 13 respected experts, to investigate. They spent weeks observing Hans, testing him, changing handlers. Their final report was astonishing. No evidence of trickery, no sign of deceit. The case has great scientific value. It seemed the impossible had happened. A barrier had been broken. The line separating human and animal thought blurred forever. But then came Oskar Pfungst, a young researcher working under psychologist Carl Stumpf. He wasn't content with wonder. He wanted proof. So, he began his own tests, quiet, careful, controlled. And within weeks, he found something extraordinary. Whenever the people around Hans didn't know the correct answer, Hans also failed. If the questioner hid the answer, so no one could see it, Hans made mistakes. And if Hans wore blinders, so he couldn't see their faces or bodies, he couldn't answer at all. The truth struck like lightning. Hans wasn't counting. He was watching. He had learned to read the tiniest, most invisible human cues, the rise of an eyebrow, a slight lean forward, the subtle relaxation in a body when he reached the right number. When he tapped to the correct answer, the people watching would unconsciously relax, and Hans would stop. It wasn't magic. It wasn't intelligence in the human sense. It was extraordinary sensitivity, the power to notice what we ourselves don't even realize we're showing. Oskar Pfungst proved it beyond doubt. He could make Hans answer any question without saying a word, just by imagining the answer and letting his body reveal it unconsciously. The illusion was over. Hans, the thinking horse, had never been thinking at all. He was responding to the unseen language of human behavior. But von Osten couldn't accept it. He wasn't a liar. He had truly believed. The discovery broke his heart. For a time, he lashed out, angry and disappointed. But deep down, he couldn't let go of the dream that his beloved horse really understood him. He chose to believe the story he had built, rather than face the truth that shattered it. Because that's what humans do. We believe what we want to believe. We search for magic in the ordinary, and sometimes we miss the real wonder hiding beneath. The truth itself. And that truth became one of psychology's greatest lessons. The world now calls it the clever hands effect, a reminder that sometimes we don't see reality as it is, but as we expect it to be, that our minds, even in science, can shape the answers we think we're observing. Hans never solved equations, but he solved something far deeper. He showed us that intelligence isn't just in numbers or words, it's in awareness, in perception, in connection. And maybe, just maybe, the real cleverness was never in the horse, but in how he revealed the secrets of us.